Are we live? Let me check here. Are we there? There we are. Okay, you guys know the rules. As you come in, be sure you let me know you're there, where you're from, if you're a first timer, and I'm curious to make sure that these holidays were here. So we're going to be working on a Mardi Gras Wreath today, and it's also kind of a test run. I've done some changes on my audio end, and I'm hoping that it's got some things straightened out. So anyway, you all's out there. I see some people filtering in. Don't be bashful. Who's out there? Hey, Thana, how are you? Yeah, I had a great holidays. I hope you did too. Hey, Vanita, Happy New Year to you. I hope you guys did too. I just kind of laid low this year. As you know, I was closing my private wreath making group and going to join Julie Smacco and her wreath of the month club, and I had been neglecting my job. The workshop was a mess, so I just really just worked on that stuff here and spent a lot of time with family and that kind of thing. So, hey Tina, how are you? Happy New Year. So, so anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. And let me know how's the sound. Is sound okay? Because like I said, I've done some changes and I wanted to test this out today to see if there's anything else I need to do. Technology is always changing, and am of the generation that we didn't have computers and all this stuff whenever I was younger. So it's been kind of a progress as far as learning everything and keeping up. So, but anyway, working on a Mardi Gras wreath, and we're going to be working on a 16-inch grapevine. I had another grapevine that I painted gold. It was too small, and because I found the inspiration for this design, this isn't that beautiful? And I've got a couple of them, and I've made an arrangement, which actually it's sold. I need to get it shipped, but I saw these, and I just had to use them. So so anyway, we're going to be working on that. I've got some other goodies, some ball picks, gold fern. You got to have all the stuff whenever you're talking about Mardi Gras. Um, and I did go ahead and I made a bow. And yes, it is humongous, but with something like this, you got to have it's going to be large, right, to balance out. So so anyway, that's where we're at. So is the sound okay, Tina and Thana and Benita? That's all I see here right now. Nobody else is messed up. Don't be bashful, guys. Does it sound okay? Um, I'm going to go ahead and bow on right here. Like I said, this is 16-inch. Put it right here. Not going to be a whole lot of stuff in this other than what I showed you. I'm going to put some greenery, of course, but it's pretty much going to make a statement. Oh, well, plus that flower too. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Sound is good. Okay, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Like I said, I've been working and racking my brain trying to get that straightened out. But I think we're on the right track right now. But anyway, so who all works with Mardi Gras items out there? Who celebrates Mardi Gras? We do not here in Indiana, but I still love to make it. I like all those sparkles. Sharon, I saw you in Wreath of the Month Club yesterday. I'm glad you're there. I really was hoping everybody would follow me over there. Hey, Valerie, how are you? I know Valerie's been making a Mardi Gras item. I got these. I'm going to go with evergreen. Here, Mardi Gras, I think it's either the 15th or 14th of February this year. So it's still snow season. So I see no reason why we can't use evergreen. If you've seen me use these picks before or these sprays, I hate these pine cones here. So we're going to get those off of there now. Oh, thank you. Oh, and likewise, Sharon. Likewise, I was really happy to see familiar faces there. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off. I don't want this real tall, so I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. And I'm not sure if I'm going to leave those pine cones. I'll leave them for right now, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's see. I'm just seeing what I need to do with this stem here. And it's really thick, so I need to get a bigger cutter. So how is everybody? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys forever. Are you doing well? If you're like me, I'm glad Christmas is over. I love the season, but I tell you, I just was so behind. I don't know, I felt like I was just kind of going through the motions and hurrying up trying to get things done. But I remember my grandma, when she was still alive, she'd always say, "Mark my word." And that's what I told my husband. Like, "Mark my word, next year I'm not going to be that far behind." All right, so I'm going to go ahead and insert this. It's just a regular pine spray. Go right here, right on the bow. I was curious too, Valerie, if you're still there. Um, is there much Mardi Gras in Florida? I know it's like, New Orleans and out that way, but I've shipped Mardi Gras to North Dakota before. So, I know, we've got a lot of transplants there in Florida. I just wondered, do you see much Mardi Gras there? Oh, Tina, where are you at in Illinois? I'm in Indiana. Right. So I turned this off of up here, but I just didn't want it this tall. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of volume here and go ahead and insert this in that general area. Anyway, there you go. I've got another one. We'll put that underneath. Okay, so you're like, I think, Joliet, that's up north, isn't it? Oh, so you got a neighbor up in northern Florida. I guess that'd be pretty close up there. But yeah, I saw you were thinking of selling a bunch of it. I was just curious. I'm ready to get on to some warm weather stuff though. Get all the florals out again. But yeah, we've got Party City here in Terre Haute in Indiana, and I don't know if it's a nationwide thing or not, but I was needing some Mardi Gras supplies. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, and I knew they had beads and that kind of stuff. And I went in and they had the beads, but I asked them, I said, "When do you get Mardi Gras stuff, or will you be getting Mardi Gras stuff?" They said, "Yeah." I said, because it was empty. I said, "When are you going to be getting that in?" They were like, the end of February, and I was like, "Oh gosh, that's not anywhere soon enough." So I think here in Indiana, they just didn't have any idea. Oh, Vanita, you're making a little bit of Mardi Gras for some friends. And where are you at, Vanita? All right, I'm going to stick this one down here on the bottom, right below the bow here. And take this little piece right here, and we'll finish that out just like we did up here. Oh, and a Mardi Gras wreath. Oh, you hadn't thought about putting greenery in it? Yeah, I don't know why not. I thought about it because usually with Mardi Gras, most things I do is deco mesh, but I wanted to make something a little different. So, and this one is going to be different. I wish, I had made that or painted another. Just got in here. I painted a small wreath, 14-inch wreath, gold, thinking I was going to use that, but it turned out, it's going to be too small. So, hey, Marlene, how are you? Happy New Year. So let me find a place down here. Okay. All right. And that's I've got another thing of greenery, another type of greenery over here. Well, a few types. I might just do that. I don't want to crowd this up a lot. I've got I don't know if that's juniper maybe, little berries on it, but I not use that. About 40 miles from Chicago. That's what I was thinking. There in the north where it gets really cold. All right, I've got this. If you just tuned in, I've got this inspiration for this design, and and that's why I made such a large bow and had to move to a larger wreath base. Um, and I'm thinking that's about all I'm going to put in here besides these projects. I'm thinking I'm just kind of let that come out here, like here I am kind of thing. Let me cut down this stem. So, do you guys have any plans this weekend? I'm looking forward to just kind of hanging out. Still working on my Etsy shop, trying to get it cleaned up from all those years of neglect. I found a listing, guys, 2 years ago that I still had not put any title or tag thing on it. I made it on a live video, stuck it in there. All it says is a live video. So I'm going through that kind of stuff, trying to keep this out of the evergreen. Here. I like that. And I'm thinking I'm just going to put that one. I don't think I'm going to put more than that. What do you guys think? I've got a couple of them, but I don't want to use it. All fluffed out here. Okay, now I've got these ball pits. Kind of wanted to bring one down here, maybe one out here and up there. Oh, Tina, you haven't done your Etsy shop yet? Go for it. Go for it. And when you do it, know that it's a learning curve, but really it's the best time is just starting out. Let's see. But I'm glad you're in the Wreath and Month Club. But I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces in there. I was happy about that yesterday. I'm just looking to see how long I need to make this. I think that one's going to go right there. Oh, yes. Having to try to learn all of it. We all are, and it seems like about the time you learn it, then it things change. But just take your time. There's all kinds of people to help. We're going to go that way. I really didn't, other than the bow and the flower, I didn't start out with a plan here. So kind of trying things different places, trying one for size, so to speak. And I don't like that going on there. So let's see. One of them has to go. But we'll find some place for this. Valerie's wanting to know where I found the flowers at a poinsettia. Yes, it is. And I found that it's a Regency product, which I didn't know they had that stuff. And I've been buying from them for years. I didn't know they had Mardi Gras, unless maybe this is the first year. But I bought mine from White Bio Wreaths on they've got a website. Okay. Hey Julie, how are you? Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. It was a tough decision. Yeah, Valerie and Sharon can tell you. Um, it was hard to close my wreath making group, but it's going to give me a lot more freedom. Um, but we had such a great community there. It was really tough, but I think it was the right thing to do. Now we can all be together in Julie's group. Now, my husband, he had retired and he's wanting to travel and trying to do that and keep up with the group and everything is just going to be next to impossible. That's not going in there. Well, this is not cooperating. I'm going to have to, well, I'm going to try it this way. I might have to put a pick on it, a wooden pick. It's not wanting to go in there where I need it to go. There we go. I get it where I finally got it in that spot, and I'm going to have to put a wooden pick on it. It's just not going to be long enough. A lot of times change is good, yes. Yeah, that poinsettia is gorgeous. That's what I was saying. I wish I only bought two because I didn't know, I hadn't seen it yet, and I didn't know how big it was or anything, but it was beautiful. So I ended up going and ordering some more as soon as I found it, or as soon as I got it. Hey, Julie, are we going to get some snow tonight? Do you know? My daughter, she's in right by Little Rock, and she sent me a video a while ago, and it was snowing pretty hard, actually. I didn't know if it's going to be coming here. Okay. Third time's a charm, guys. I have to go a little higher. I took that back out because it just wasn't visible, but none of the goodies were visible. Okay. I like that now. All right, and I'm gonna open up another one of these. I want to put some of these down on the bottom too, but not necessarily very many. So I want most of the design just going up straight up and down. Hey, Marilia. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, there are lots of holidays. Easter's super early this year. Just looking at this, we got a little, you know, this one part of the pic's just a little bit undone. I'm just going to put just a dab of glue here to ward off the evil spirits. Okay, like I said, I wanted to bring a little bit of this out here and a little bit of it forward, like this way. But I don't want a lot of greenery over here. I'm looking to see what I've got left. I might put one little branch over here, maybe. My grapevine's real loose. That's what I'm looking at over here at this pick. Sometimes just putting more stuff in it can tighten up your grapevine. That's what I'm working on here. Put a little bit more stuff in it. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, thank you, Verlene. Thank you for posting that. I don't know. It's getting kind of late for Mardi Gras, though. Um, I'm trying to a few more things. I for sure wanted to make this, but I need to get started on Easter. Okay, that's going to be too long, so I'm going to take a little bit more off. Like I say, I really don't want to go out too far. I want it to be all about that bow and that flower. There, something like that. Then I can come back with this. Okay. Alrighty. So is anybody doing anything this weekend? Anything fun? Because we're just kind of hanging out. I'm hoping. Seems like about the time I plan on being kind of low pro, just a low profile, do what we want. My husband then finds something for us to do. I'll put one more piece in here. There. Okay, now got this. Let's put a little bit right here behind this bow. Oh, thank you, Tina. Valeria, I like that. I like that, Berlin. People are always spelling my name wrong. so I never think much of it all my life. I used to have a last name that everybody spelled wrong, but now it's Smith, so that's pretty easy. But my first name everybody spells wrong, it seems like. All right, I want to come down just a little bit more here. And look, it's not taking much to fill this up. This thing's just kind of disintegrating as I work with it. It's just kind of disintegrating. So I'm like, we'll do something with this. I'm gonna have to pick it probably to get it where I want it. I want it to come out about right here. Oh, your sister-in-law spells it this way. I was better than Val. Do you get called that a lot, Valerie? Yeah, with one R is not too common. I think it's more common probably now than it used to be. Hey, Damon, how are you? Did you have good holidays? I've been. Oh, you do not like it, Val? I've been incognito for a while, Damon. I've been on strike doing any lives or anything, trying to get my Etsy shop back up and all that kind of thing. But it's good to see you. All right, I'm gonna this one right back. I thought. There. And I think that's all I'm going to put on it. Oh, yeah, Damon and I go way back for quite a while. We were around, back when before they even had Facebook. I remember Damon and back Da Damon, do you remember those forums that Julie used to have before we had Facebook Lives and Facebook and all that stuff? But I tell you what, anytime Damon said something, even back then, it was like I always paid attention because it always made sense. It's like, "Why didn't I think of that?" But it's good to see you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna break out these tails. Straighten out the tails, and, then we'll probably do a little something in the bow, and then I think we're gonna be done. Good old times, yes. And you know what I always think about, um, is back, all you got you and Julie, and it was everybody's like, "Facebook Live is the place to be, it's the place to be," and it's like, no, it took me a couple of years to catch on to that. Here I am. Alright, so let's go ahead, we're just gonna go ahead and fix these tails, and like I said, and then I might stick something in the bow, I don't know, I've got still got that ornament we had left over, and, then we're gonna be done. So look how easy this was and how quick this came together. It's something really you could do it with scraps if you wanted to. We just had the one floral, if you got one flower hanging around somewhere, and, don't be afraid to paint them. You can paint florals, paint 'em, use some of that leftover evergreen that you got sticking around from Christmas. Okay, and this is always one of the last things I do is, whenever I'm making a wreath anyway, is working with the tails. I always feel like I need to look and see what the whole thing looks like before I make a decision on that. Give the tails a little bit of life here. Okay. All right. Look, I'm just looking to see if I missed any questions here. Okay, I think I'm going to quit right there. Well, wait a minute. I still got that ornament, don't I? I don't know. I've got the gold right here in the center, so I don't think it's going to look great if I stick that there. Um, I think we could probably do this. I'm just going to stick it just to use it. And it's going to be way too short, so I need to do something about that. I think I'm going to put it on this instead of wasting it. All right, does anybody have any questions? Oh, thank you, Sharon. And this is gonna go way in the back here. Okay. All right. Here we are. And yes, you can use evergreen on a Mardi Gras wreath. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions, and that's all I have for you today. And if you are interested, this is listed in my Etsy shop. If you just go and see, there'll be a listing for made on Facebook Live. It'll take you right there. Facebook is posted there. Let me go ahead. I'll put it on YouTube also. Here, we'll find it. But let me know if you have any questions. And now that I've got my schedule's opened up a lot, I'll be able to go live a lot more often. So if you want to give us a follow, and I'm going to try to get to back to the schedule. I was thinking about maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we'll just have to see. But let me know if you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, anything you'd like for me to cover. I'd be happy to do that. And like I said, I'm going to post right now the link to my Etsy shop in case you're interested. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a safe weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.